So match day paperwork and best and fairest voting. For 2025, the seniors and reserves and under 18 competitions will continue to be utilising online paperwork. The submission process goes through to Officials HQ, as was done last year. So clubs must submit all relevant paperwork, team sheets, interchange sheets, umpire scorecards to the umpires, who will then upload the documents to the league via Officials HQ for us to then go look through on Mondays. There's no longer any requirements to submit physical paperwork to Heighton. However, clubs must ensure that they store all the match day paperwork if it's required by us. So match day paperwork, scorecards, all grades. We're just going to make sure that post-game, the collection of scorecards from each goal umpire and from the timekeepers, the goal umpires and timekeepers' scorecards must be signed, and all times of entry and exit from the ground must be filled in correctly. If a club requires any AFL Barwon matchday forms, the forms can be downloaded from the website, and we've created a QR code. Just clicking over into some of the forms and what they look like. Obviously, the team sheets there, interchange and the scorecards. Very important there to make sure that when these are being completed, that the runner is put in there. A number of times we're trying to chase up who was the runner on the day if there's an incident. So yeah, that's one of the things when you're filling in your team sheets, to get your team organised and get your team runner inputted into there at the start of the year. One runner per game at all times. So matchday paperwork, best and fairest votes are completed by matchday umpires. Hard copy vote cards and envelopes will be supplied by AFL Barwon, but we require the clubs to have them on hand and available for umpires as required. Best and fairest votes for senior, reserves and under 18 male and female football competitions will be submitted through the Officials HQ. Reported players and officials. We'd like the report form pads to be submitted, supplied by each club to the umpires. If you require additional pads, just reach out and we can supply those. The home club is responsible for ensuring that the correct report pad is available to the umpires on match day, each paperwork for each game. Each club must have an official who obtains the all clear from the field umpires at the end of each game, no later than 20 minutes. And we've asked the umpires to make sure that they don't finish a game and then duck off. We've asked them to make sure that they stay around for at least 20 minutes so the officials can get into those change rooms. In the event that there's a report, the officiating umpires will submit the online report and an email will go to, at this stage, it'll be defaulted to the team manager, or if the club nominates an email, we will send it to that email address.
Can we now dispose of the 2024 match day paperwork?
Yeah, that's a great one. Yes, you can. And my apologies that we haven't come to you and asked to send that out. Well, I've had a number of discussions with clubs and said, yeah, you can get rid of it. But yeah, I'll send out an official email to say that you can get rid of the 2024 paperwork. The Coaches of the Year Award. So it's basically rebranded as just Coaches Player of the Year Award, senior male and female only. So teams are team manager to coordinate with the coaches, and we understand that can be a little bit difficult, and hence why I jump in occasionally just to try and help through that with the team managers. So coaches are to complete Coaches Player of the Year votes on a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 basis. Votes are to be submitted no later than the following Tuesday, post the match, 9:30 a.m. So there's plenty of time. Coaches' votes should be given to players from both sides. Obviously, as we said, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for each team, 5 being the best. We will supply the link for the current 2025 season in a date to come, and a link. Both clubs are to submit votes, 1 each. Best practice for team managers when we get this QR code printed off, the next part is I will make sure that all the senior coaches in the male area, and Lisa will look after the female area, will get a link text to them so they'll have it on their phone to access. And that was quite successful last year.
Second question, is the Coaches Award applicable for Division 2 women's also? I can probably answer this one. It isn't at this stage, but look, if there was an appetite to do that, we're certainly able to facilitate that, David. If you, we can certainly take that under advisement. So it historically hasn't been, but yeah, we're happy to consider that if that's what the clubs are looking to do.